Hello ladies, this is a video review from our last scrimmage. In a lot of ways I'm sure this video is not fresh on your mind, and that will actually make it easier to learn. So let's get started. This, just as a reminder, you want to press and defend from a passing lane. So here they play it backwards, everything's going really well for us. This player, the 11, just misses the developing passing lane. You see it develop there, and they're able to get out pretty easily against us. You want to press from a passing lane. In this clip, we get this part right. So the 11 puts her on pause, and we force them to kick it. And this is exactly what we want. Now we just need to collect the ball that they kick, but there's a problem. Look at the gap between our left back here and our left channel center back there. It allows them to get out. And I'll be honest, ladies, I don't understand why I'm still asking center backs to slide. If you were to ask me, did we play well against that team on that day, I'd say honestly no. And the reason? Here it is. More than anything else, it was midfield dribbling. These are clips of us not succeeding. In every single clip, the common theme is that someone in the midfield is trying to dribble through the midfield rather than connecting with teammates, trapping the ball and passing the ball. So two problems with midfield dribbling. Number one, we're not succeeding at it. Number two, it's not what I'm asking you to do. So even if you were like slicing and dicing people, leaving them for dead and not losing the ball, I would want something else from you. And later, when we don't dribble as much through the midfield, we actually look like a really good team. I'll show you those clips here in a bit too. When I make one of these videos, I try to go back through it and assess if I'm fair. And one of the questions I have is, am I picking on this player or that one? And the answer in this part of it is honestly, I'm picking on everyone because it's literally every single player at some point or another. I think that we can be much better than this, and as we are individually better than this, the team will play better too. I guarantee it. In this particular clip, we'll see their goal, and we'll see how midfield dribbling right here contributes to it. Now, in this clip, I'd tell you that there are 4 things that contribute to their goal, and midfield dribbling is only one of them, but it is for sure the first of them, and it's something I think that we can take care of completely. And this is a clip of us succeeding. So we recover the ball, we complete a pass, maybe lucky into the midfield. This one is definitely intentional. That one's intentional. And straight away, it's a forward looking at their back line. That's good. For as long as there are soccer games, there will be a chance that we lose the ball, but we've got a solution. Just go get it back. We didn't do that at a super high rate either. So you see here, they're able to just consistently kind of go through the very middle of us. And if we did this against a better team, these things, all of them, they would just become goals. So that one was super weird. Players ran into each other rather than winning the ball. Everything you've watched so far should probably be a little disconcerting, but no soccer game is ever all bad news, and such was the case in this one. We had a bit of magic late. This is the run-up that led to our goal that tied the game late 1-1. What makes me so happy about this is not just that the ball's in the back of the net. I love that, but it's the intentional technical quality all throughout this clip. There are about 4 things in a row that we get completely right. And when you do that, you can get moments like that. Watch this one again.
It's gonna be better, Shy. It's gonna be better. Jocelyn, you gotta challenge. You gotta challenge. Man, you gotta challenge those. Yeah, free-headed, too. Come on, Shy.
We'll work on our celebrations a little bit. It was a lot more fun to watch that goal. So how do we do that more often? Number one, recover the ball. Number two, move the ball. Number three, when you get the ball forward in front of goal, take your chances. Watch this phase of play. It's got three components: their build out, then our individual defending, and then our build out. Watch it all, and then we'll assess.
Yeah, let's shoot it, Maddie. Time. I'm right there with Jacob. Time, Maddie. Don't panic. Now. Good turn. Good, Maddie.
First of all, there's just structurally a lot wrong here. So we've got one and then a second player, two of them, running over to defend this kid. That's a job for one player, not two. And again, we've got two players covering their left back, a player here and a player there. So we don't need to worry about the passing lane into the left back. It's the six that then becomes their outlet. And as a byproduct of all of that, all of the players in the midfield line, these players circled here, they are all basically completely unmarked because our press structure above them is just basically destroyed. This means that if they can break our first line of confrontation, basically pass it beyond the forwards, it will be really easy to get out. And watch what they do here. They've broken the first line of confrontation, and they're out. And we're now depending on good 1v1 defending here in order to keep from getting scored on. And we get it. This is a good 1v1 defending win. But then once we've won the ball, there's zero effort to try to play out. We just whack it up the field. They collect it, and now we're having to defend again with the same ineffective press structure. If instead of kicking it, we had passed the ball to a teammate arriving to a winning spot here, or looked inside and connected with our six there, we would not be having to defend again. This is known as a team's exit strategy. And when the exit strategy is just kick the ball, plan on defending for most of the game. We can be better than we were right there. And in fact, some of the time we were a lot better. This is an example of our exit plan being really good. So first, Avery takes a ball into the gut, then Taylor recovers it, and then it's just a game of rondo. You're just moving the ball. We play center back to center back. We get wide and expanded. We've broken their press structure with that pass. We're in an acre of space. We take it. Runs are able to develop. There may have been an offside involved here, but be that as it may, this is still a great goal-scoring chance that comes from our exit plan being good. This is really, really good. Notice basically at no time during any of this did any player just whack the ball up the field. This is an example of our press structure being better or at least more effective. Although this is their 7, their right forward, so our left back should be getting closer to her right now. Notice their players almost the entire time in this process are uncomfortable. That's a pass that almost scores a goal for us, and they are never able to easily and comfortably exit the ball the way they would like to. And then at the end here, I really don't understand why we just kick it out of bounds, to be honest. Maybe it was an accident. It's easier to get out if the field is big. This is a good attempt by us, firstly, to move the ball amongst defenders in order to get out. But then notice our attacking width, the distance from this player to this one. If it were expanded, if it were more, the other team has to defend more of the field, and it's much easier to get out. In this clip, there's actually even less attacking width, and so as a result, we settle for kind of playing a through ball to no one right there. 7s and 11s, just be wider. Here again, we start widening out, and that makes it a little easier to get out.